not helping that I really can't do much at the moment. I can finally get this, though. Oh, God, that's a lot of DNA points. Oh, jeez. I really need some mutations. Oh, thank you, game. Speaking of which. Okay, so that's a lot of lethality now. I still don't think it's going to be enough, though. It's just too little too late, in my opinion. And by now, I don't think the 21 DNA points to get genetic reshuffle 2. So that's another problem, is that I didn't get the genetic reshuffles. Because I underestimated just how quickly this thing would spread. I mean, the dead are piling up like crazy now, but I don't think it's going to be really... I don't think it's going to do much, unless... I have an idea. Genetic reshuffle 2, I can get that now. That should knock this down just a little. Pulmonary hypertension, where the hell is that? Over here. Okay, that's a little more lethality. This is going to be insane. Like, it's already closing in on 60% now. I'm hoping that if it gets just enough... Ooh, that knocked it down quite a bit. Ooh, we may have something going here. I may have just clinched this. 63 days remaining. 67. It's going up. We did it, guys. I don't know how we did it, but we did. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at how many died so quickly when those two symptoms mutated. That is insane. And then we can get genetic reshuffle 3 and just knock the cure down even more. Look at that. Holy crap. What a... Words cannot express how close I was to losing that. Words cannot express how close I was to losing this. That was very, very, very close to being a failure. Very close. Go ahead and get these. Wow, that one would have... If I didn't get anything before, that one would have helped too. Even though it's 43 DNA points. So it really does tell me, if the lethality meter is at least halfway, you're gold. Like, it'll do its job, you know, in the game. And if the infectivity is at least halfway, it does pretty good, you know. As long as everything is at least halfway, you're good. But as it turns out, what I thought were mistakes earlier were actually good moves on my part. I think I could have gone for just one more symptom, one more symptom I could have devolved, but and it probably wouldn't have been a clutch. But yeah, that was absolutely insane. I cannot even begin to express how close that was. That was only 15 days away from being... The cure was at 95% earlier. And it took until the very end to actually clinch this run. Sometimes you really won't know about a run finishing until it actually finishes. And that was one of those. That was one of those runs where it's not over until it's over. I honestly thought it was over at one point because the cure was really making progress. And then just out of nowhere, I just got the two, very lethal symptoms that were over there. And people were just dropping like flies a lot quicker than I expected. And as a result, like, pretty much, it was, like that, Like in the blink of an eye, suddenly, they were just dropping like flies, and the cure research suddenly just tanked. And I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't get that mutation at the end, I don't think I would have won, because I didn't have that mutation with me. What can I say? That was crazy, though. That was a pretty crazy, run there. I don't know if I have time for one more run, though. That's gonna take a whole new, scenario now. I'm glad that we actually did get that done, though. After the previous scenario, just basically, just taking like 3-4 tries to beat, having this one just go within one attempt is nice. Although, to be fair, it wasn't even intentional. It was not even intentional. But, hey, I'll take it. So just watching as this thing is, progressing and pretty crazy. How quickly this thing turned around. Like, like I said, just one mutation was, you know, all that would have taken for it to not. You know, sometimes it all takes is one mutation, you know, one thing to make or break a game. Sometimes that's all it takes. But yeah, that was... You can see how quickly everyone just went out, too, in the run there. Anyway, I think that's everything. So now we've gotten to the point where we can start scrolling down. So here's where we, where things get interesting. Now we're back to the plays that are more generic, and you don't have any, you know, you don't really know... Like, it's crazy how the restrictions on scenarios are going to be gone now. However, now it's... Everyone has a favorite country. Unfortunately, you don't get to choose it here. Are you feeling lucky? Basically, that means you are at the mercy of the game's luck of the draw with where your plague is going to start this time. The good news, though, is that if we look, you get to choose any one you want. So that's probably going to be another one that won't be too difficult because, you know, you have more free reign. But for now, guys, I will see you all in the next edition of Plague Inc. Evolved. But for now, this is SSF signing out. Sayonara, guys.